morning, good afternoon, or good night, whenever you're finding the time to watch this video. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. This is Fran Plans, and before I get started into this video, don't forget to go ahead and subscribe if you don't want to catch any content. On this channel, I try to talk about planning, budgeting, health and fitness, a few grocery hauls here and there, just everything that has to do with planning and organizing your world. So this video is going to go a little bit more into, I've talked about cash envelope systems here on my channel, and I wanted to show a few different ways as to how to incorporate this way of spending into your life. So I'll start off with what I use. These are my cash envelopes that I keep. As you can tell, I have them hole punched for my personal size planner. I made these. I have a Cricut machine, and so what I did was I took some cardstock that I bought from Michael's, and I made some envelopes that go well with, you know, the things that I normally need cash for or that I spend on a regular basis. And I keep these in my everyday carry, which is my my Rowena from Foxy Fix. And so these are my cash envelopes, and I just keep them here. Like I said, I made these using my Cricut, and I just keep a paper clip on the top to keep things closed. But this is just an option. You know, there are tons of Etsy shops that I've seen that do sell cash envelopes, and so this is definitely the way that I do it. It wasn't my first route, but I do love the personalization that I put on here as far as using paper or cardstock that I enjoy to look at. So because I'm a planner girl at heart, so you know, a little jazzing it up a little bit is right up my alley. But before I switched to the cardstock, I was using just regular old, and these are glued shut for whatever reason, but I had these laying around the house. But I was just using regular white envelopes that we've had for quite some time, which is probably why they're still shut. But just for the purpose of the video, what I did was I hole punched the envelopes on the side here. I had another paper clip here on the side to hold it together, and I just wrote on here what it was for. And I had these in my everyday carry for quite a while, and I really liked them. I mean, they worked fine. It's just that I had extra cardstock, so I made these. But this is a way to, you know, if you want to buy some pretty envelopes, you can do that, or make your own, or you can just use regular white envelopes to carry your cash in. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I think it's a great way to also just stay on your budget and not buy something that, you know, you may not need. It doesn't say, you know, if you want it, definitely buy it, but this is just a very cheap, inexpensive way. I think most people have envelopes in their home. So yeah, this was the way that I was going at first as far as my cash, but I just switched to my own personalized ones. And then another great system that I have noticed some people using in the budget community, they are taking just a wallet that they may have had, you know, for quite some time, or something you may find when you're out shopping, and they usually try to find the ones, hope that you guys can see this, that have like the slits in there. And so I saw one young lady where she literally just put like a Post-it to divide. So literally she took a Post-it note, wrote, let's say this is for grocery. So up top, it's gonna have grocery. And then I don't know if you want to fold that to make it fit, okay? And then in here, you would have the back pocket here that says groceries. So then money for groceries would go here, okay? And then let's say for this slit, you want it to be, I don't know, entertainment, or let's see, in my case, maybe nails, because I get my nails done every 2 weeks. So here will be my nail, you know, envelope per se. I would stick that there, and then I could stick that cash there. So not only do I have a wallet, but I have it separated for the cash that I'm going to be carrying. So if you want to do something like this, you know, if you don't feel comfortable with envelopes, if you want to be a little bit more fashionable, there are, you know, you can use maybe a wallet that you've had. I've had this wallet for quite some time. I don't even use it. But this is, I think I am going to use this for our weekend travel. So this is just another system you can use, and you can just fill it up to the, you know, to what you like to divide it. So that's another great system that I've seen some men and women use. Next, which I think is also pretty cool. These, I bought this at Target, I don't know, about 2-3 years ago. And I've seen some people, if you have a large tote, or they do have these in smaller sizes as well. But this was $1 at Target. So basically you would just use the top part to label, you know, whether it's your phone, whether it's, you know, your bills, card note, whatever you need to label this as, and you can stick your cash in here. So if you have maybe like a little binder like this, or a recipe binder, this is also a great, I don't know the word I'm trying to use. This is also a great way to carry your cash, or to, you know, keep coupons and so forth on you. So that's another great way to do it as well. So last but not least, which I think is kind of cute, people I've seen where they're taking these types of clips and they are pretty much putting a label here. Well, you can take a piece of paper and use some tape to keep the paper down, or if you have a label maker, and pretty much just writing on there. I don't know if it'll work with a Sharpie. Let's see. I don't think it will. Maybe it will. So let's say this was going to be one of my envelope for like my self-care nails. You can just write that on there. I don't think, oh yeah, it won't smear. Good. It's a Sharpie. So you can just do that, and then what will happen, let's see. You can then take your money and clip it. So this would be money for nails. And then you can also use a wallet if you prefer, to keep this like this so that it's separated. So you can either use the Post-its or the clips, which I think both will work really, really well. But if you want to use something like this, that's also an option that I've seen a few people use. So that's, I just wanted to provide you guys with some options. I know you guys and gals with options. I know people have been asking me about my envelopes. And so, you know, you don't have to use an envelope. You can use the clips, you can use I think this is an accordion filer, or you can use a wallet. So don't be afraid to be a little adventurous and figure out what works for you. But I just wanted to share those methods with you guys, and I really hope this helps someone develop their own system for staying on their budget and staying disciplined when it comes to their financial piece. So you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Thank you.